Hi there, welcome to That Board Game Show. My name is James Wood, and today I'm continuing a playthrough series I'm doing for Roll-In Realms. Specifically playing through the Solitaire Minigolf variant. Today I'm playing hole 6, and in my previous video I played through hole 5, and I mentioned at the end of that one that I would let you know how many attempts I took to complete it. Well, I can show you on my course log over here that it took me 2 attempts to complete hole 5 versus the 4 attempts it took me to complete hole 4. So let's see if we can do hole 6 in 1 attempt today, shall we? So I shall set this off to the side and we'll come back to it at the end of the video. In hole 6 we will be playing Charterstone, Euphoria and Tapestry. I have used all 3 of these realms in previous videos, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time explaining how they work. I'll just give a quick overview as I fill them in. And the special rules for hole 6 are each turn you may assign both rolled dice to Tapestry. But when you do, you cannot assign any dice created by using resources to Tapestry on that turn. That will be a lot of gibberish to you if you're not familiar with Roll-In Realms, in which case I would recommend you head back and watch episode 1 of this series, where I played through hole 1 and I gave you a quick overview of how Roll-In Realms plays. And all the basic rules are covered in that video. Today I'm just focusing on the gameplay and showing you how the specific rules for hole 6 play out. All other rules about dice manipulation and creation remain the same. And you must get all 6 stars in Tapestry and at least 12 in total. Or 14 if playing hard, which I'm not. I'm playing on normal difficulty. And if you'd like to go grab your own copy of Roll-In Realms, feel free to pause the video, go grab that and come back, and we'll play along together. And you can just use my dice rolls as we go. So with that said, let's dive in and play out the first turn. Pick up my dice, give them a roll. We have a 1 and a 3. Again, I'm using the little course map over here. So today we're playing hole 6. And I'm using this as a little dice mat. This is on the back of the course log, as I showed you in the previous video. And so we have a 1 and a 3. We will mark 1 and 3 over there. And now the strategy starts. Okay, so everyone mark a 1 and a 3 on your cards at home if you're playing along. And do I want to use both of those dice in Tapestry? That is the question. So remembering in Tapestry, when we fill in one of these large squares, we gain a resource. And in Euphoria, if we have a pair, we can mark both sides. And Charterstone, you mark a number and then mark the other rolled die in the crate below. Or you can mark off any crates that match a number rolled. I suppose it makes sense to just start all in using Tapestry, although 1 and a 3 is not great. Those are good to use in Tapestry later. So I suppose I could try just fill in like a little corner here. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use that 1 and that 3 in Tapestry. And I'm going to mark off there, and there, and there, and there, using the 1 and the 3 shape. That gains me a pumpkin, which I will mark off on my card over there. And that is the end of turn 1. Rolling the dice, and we have pairs. Okay, now I am tempted to use Euphoria. So we'll mark 2 3s up here, 1, 2. And remembering, mark 1 number, or you may mark both if a pair is rolled. The second die remains available for another realm. So I think it's fairly obvious to just mark off Euphoria with that pair. So I'll mark off the 3 on that side, gaining me a coin. And I'll mark off the 3 on this side, gaining me another coin. And then I can still use that other 3 somewhere else. So do I want to mark off a 3 in Charterstone? That would gain me a heart. Or do I want to just keep on going for it in Tapestry? I think I'm going to go with the 3 in Charterstone. I'm going to go there, mark off that 3, which gains me a heart. And that means I mark off a 3 down there. Okay, that is the end of the turn. Rolling the dice again. And let's see what we've got. Oops, off the screen. We've got a 5 and a 2. A 5 and a 2, so that is a total of 7, which could be very nice, because then I can use 2 coins to get another 5 or 2. So where do we want to go? I am quite liking the 5 for Tapestry, because I want to start filling in as many holes as possible. Yes, I'm going to use the 5 in Tapestry, and I'm going to put it up in... I'm actually just going to put it over here, which might look like a bad idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doesn't give me any resources yet. But then on a future turn, I can use a coin to fill in that one space quite easily if I don't just roll 1. Then I could use the 2 in Tapestry as well, which I'm tempted to do. Yes, I'm going to do that. So I'm going to use a 2 in Tapestry as well, and I'm going to put it in... Where do we want to put it in? Let's drop it in over here. 1, 2. And then, do I want to spend 2 coins to make another 5 or 2, which I can then use in Charterstone or Euphoria? Yeah, I'm going to cross out those 2 coins, 1, 2, and I'm going to get another 2, which I'm going to use in Euphoria. Over here will gain me a star in Euphoria. So we are on our way to scoring some points over there. Okay, rolling the dice and going again. We have a pair of 5s. A pair of 5s is the roll. 5 and a 5. Okay. Now my options in Tapestry are starting to get a bit limited. I would like to use that 5 in Tapestry, because then I could fill in that space. But then I'm going to need to fill the rest of it in with lots of small numbers, because I'm not going to leave myself much room for 5s or 6s. So I don't think it's a brilliant idea to use a 5 in Tapestry right now. So let's use those 5s elsewhere. If I use the 5s in Euphoria, I can mark off both. But then, let's see, I would have 5 plus 3, that would be 8. That would score me a point there. And then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I would score another point there. But then I would be very close to not scoring any more points in Euphoria. I guess I could just mark off the 5 in Charterstone. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do Charterstone and Euphoria with those 2 5s. Although that might be a bad idea. I think I might need to rather use Tapestry. Yeah, actually, I'm going to use both those 5s in Tapestry after all, because I just spotted one will fit here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gains me a pumpkin. Then I can fit the other one in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which gains me a pumpkin and a heart. Pumpkin and a heart. Then, if I look at my resources card here, if I spend 2 hearts, if the rolled dice are a pair, gain a die of that value with 2 hearts. So I could cross off those 2 hearts and get another 5, which I could use in Charterstone or Euphoria. That could be quite a good idea. I'm going to use it in Charterstone over here, so I'm going to scratch those 2 hearts, drop a 5 there, which means I drop a 5 there, which isn't ideal. I would like that to be a 3, but oh well. That gains me a coin, and then that is all she wrote. Roll the dice and play out the next turn. We have a 3 and a 2. 2 and 3 is the numbers we have. Now, what are we going to do with a 2 and a 3? Those actually work out quite well for Tapestry, so I'm just going to keep on going all in on Tapestry, I think. Ooh, although a 2 and a 3 and Charterstone is tempting. Okay, I'm going to use the 2 and Charterstone, which gains me a pumpkin. Then I'm going to mark a 3 down there, so now I've got 2 3s over there, which is great. So in a future turn, when I mark off a 3, I can mark off 2 crates in Charterstone. Then I use the 2 there, I'm going to use the 3 over here. 1, 2, 3. completing a column in Tapestry and gaining a coin. Then that is all. I will roll the dice and go again. Okay, let's see. I've got a 6 and a 5, which went running away off screen over there. 6 and a 5. Everybody write down 6 and 5 if you're playing along. And now I cannot use those in Tapestry, so that's the end of that. Now I have to start using small numbers here. So I will use the 5 in Charterstone. Ooh, actually, hold that thought. I'm going to use the 6 in Charterstone, like that, because now I can mark a 5 down there, and I gain a coin. Then I suppose I'll just use the 6 over here in Euphoria. Yeah, let's use the 6 in Euphoria, so that is 6, 7, 8, 9, so that is between 4 and 10, gains me a star in Euphoria. Oh, I suppose I should mark off this. I finished a column there, that's 1 star. And I haven't finished off any other rows or columns there yet. But I will now use a coin, just 1, to gain a die of value 1 to use in Tapestry. And I will drop it in here, which gains me another coin back. Okay, so I'm well on my way to finishing off Tapestry. If I could just roll a 3 in a future turn, then I can pretty much fill in Tapestry in the next couple of turns, because I've got enough coins to fill in those little small spaces. So now roll the dice again, and I'm looking for 3s or 5s preferably, so that I can start marking off Charterstone. Oh, come on, dice. Oh, there's a 5. There's the 5 I want. 5 and a 2. So I want that 5 in Charterstone, so I'm going to use it over there. Cross off these 2 crates and get 1, 2 stars over there. Now I will use the 2 in Tapestry to mark off 1, 2, like so. I suppose I should have marked off 1, 2 there and got a heart, but oh well. Too late now. That is all. Do I want to generate any dice anywhere? No, not right now. Okay, I'm going to hang on to my coins and things for future use. Got a 6 and a 3. Perfect. Yes. That is exactly what I needed. The dice are loving me today. I hope they're loving you as much if you're playing along. Let's see. 6 and a 3. I can use the 3 over here in Charterstone. Yay. 1, 2, and 2 stars over there. The 6 I don't like quite as much. But let's see. We've got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that would get me some resources. Not terrible, I guess. Might as well do that. Let's mark off the 6 over there. And we'll not gain another star. We'll gain a pumpkin and a heart. Pumpkin and a heart. Then I shall use a coin over here to mark off that space in Tapestry. Gaining another heart. And I now have completed a row and a column with that. So that's 1, 2, 3 stars total. Okay. Final turn. I think I might just be able to do this. All I need is a 2 or a 3 because I can use my pumpkins to reduce dice up or down. So if I just need one of these dice to be a 1, a 2, or a 3, and I can finish off Tapestry. And I rolled a 6 and a 5. Oh no! Oh no! That's terrible. Okay, well I'm just going to make a 2 with 2 coins. 1, 2. To finish off Tapestry. 1, 2. So that gains me a coin and a heart. And I've now finished all squares in Tapestry. So I've got 1, 2, 3 more stars for filling in every single row and column. Now I just have to use this jolly 6 and 5 somewhere. I suppose I could just use both of them to gain resources to just boost my score. Maybe I should just do that. Although let's see, if I use the 5 in Euphoria, doesn't really matter which one, I'll just put a 5 over there. Gains me a pumpkin and a heart. And then I can't really use the 6. Oh, forgot to mark them off here. 6 and a 5. Oof, my 5s are something else. I don't know why my 5s always come out garbled in this game. Okay, 6 and a 5, use that, use that. I'm just going to burn the 6 and get another pumpkin, because why not? Remembering that at any time, if you can't or don't want to use a die, you can just discard it and gain a resource. So, that's a wrap. That was the end of the final turn for hole 6. Let's tally up our score and see how we did. I've got 6 stars in Tapestry, which is achieving the target of you must get all 6 stars in Tapestry. And then I've got 4, 5, 6 stars over here. So that is for my 12 stars total. So that is 6, 10, 12, plus 0.1 of a point for every leftover resource. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 0.12 is 10.2. So that is a final score of 13.2. And that is achieving hole 6 with power 1. So let me quickly record that in my course log. I am using the digital course log that I've downloaded from the Stegmaier Games website, and I'm just marking up on my iPad here. So you can do the same at home, or you can print this out and do it physically. So we'll zoom in to hole 6, weaving. We weaved up a storm in Tapestry today. I will mark up, and I will mark 1 attempt. And I completed the objective in my first attempt, so we will mark a 1 in the par over there. And then in the next video, we will be playing hole 7, Wishes Do Come True. So I'd love to hear from you down in the comments below what your final score was, if you managed to complete it in 1 par, or if not, how many attempts did it take? And I hope you'll join me in the next video where I shall be playing through hole 7. And with that, I will say thank you ever so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the show.